to start with an experience that I think everyone has ever had. If you're looking at this, you want to buy the drink, but when you stand in the store, there are like 20 kinds of flavors, 5 levels of sweetness, 4 ice options, and 8 different toppings. And then the clerk asks you, is no more sweetness okay? Do you want some toppings? Your mind goes completely blank, and you say, wait, give me a second. But actually you just want a real tea. But you end up thinking a few minutes, you buy the drink, you go home, and then you regret your choice. Actually, you're not indecisive, you're just overwhelmed by too many choices. Because in modern life, we have more choices than ever before. We face complex decisions every day. But psychology tells us something that is truly counterintuitive. This is called the paradox of choice, because today I will talk about this paradox. I'm not here to tell you guys that having fewer choices is always better. I'll tell you guys having more choices will make us feel anxious and make us maybe lose ourselves and even less satisfied after making a decision. But it's not because the choice is wrong, it's because we have stopped trusting our own choice. So I want to tell you guys, this paradox I want to tell you guys to choose the best option and tell you guys to trust what you choose is good enough. And today I will explain this to 3 points. First, I want to talk about what the paradox of choice is. And second, I will share why having more choice will make us feel anxious. And in the end, I will tell you guys how to reduce the paradox of choice. So let's move to the first part. What is the paradox of choice? The paradox of choice is a theory proposed by psychologists. Various words. The core idea is when the choice increase or satisfaction decrease. Various words point out that having more choice does not make us happier. Instead, it makes us feel more anxious. And psychologists also divide people into 2 types. The first type is maximizer. Maximizer always want to find the perfect options. So the more choices there are, the more they compare, and then the more pain they feel. And the second type is satisfier. A satisfier always thinks, oh, this is good enough, so they can feel satisfied more easily. But I think in modern society, most of us are maximizers because we like to compare with others, and we always think what other people have is better than how we choose. So these factors come together, it creates the paradox of choice. And second, I want to share why does having more choice make us more anxious. First of all, this is not caused by lack of willpower. Actually, there are deep psychological and behavioral reasons behind it. And I will share 3 reasons. The first one is choice overload. Choice overload is when we have more choice, our brain needs to use more energy to compare them, to evaluate the difference, to think carefully, and reorder our preferences. And when the choice increase, our cognitive load also increase. So we will feel more tired, more irritable. Our thinking will slow down and our concentration also decrease. This state we call decision fatigue. So there's an experiment that shows this effect. It's jam experiment. It means when a store displays 24 kinds of jam, there are about 60% people will stop to test, but actually only 3% truly bought one. But when the store displays only 6 kinds of jam, there are fewer people stop to test, about 40%, but the purchasing rate increased to around 30%. So this experiment shows having more choice will make people compare, hesitate, and even avoid making a decision. And the second one is lose aversion. What is lose aversion? In a short word is we're afraid of choosing wrong. When there are only 2 or 3 options, we can decide quickly and we don't do much. But when there are 30 options, our brain will start imagining that could there be something better, or did I make a wrong choice? And the behavioral economy also tells us the pain of losing is twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining. So this is lose aversion. And the last one is expectation, inflation, and counterfactual thinking. Psychologists point out that having more choice will lead to expectation inflation. It means we will trust that there must be a perfect answer, and we will need to choose that. So, but this expectation is hard to achieve. So if the result doesn't meet our expectation, we'll feel more dissatisfied or disappointed. So the higher our expectation rise, the greater our disappointment becomes. And at the same time, after making a decision, our brain will intends to process counterfactual thinking. What is counterfactual thinking? For example, we will think, what will happen if I choose another one? So, as a result, before making a decision, we feel anxious, and after making a decision, we feel regretful. So therefore, there are many choices, we think there must be a correct one, or a perfect one, the best one. We need to choose that. But actually, we can know which one is the perfect one. Because if you choose this, you will think, maybe that one is the perfect one. But if you choose that, you will think this one is the perfect one. So this is expectation, inflation, and counterfactual thinking. Okay, now I tell you guys the 3 reasons about why having more choice will make us feel more anxious. And in the end, I want to tell you guys how can we reduce the paradox of choice. I will give you 3 practical tips. The first one is set limit first. To set a criteria, for example, the cost, the function, or what you truly need. By setting criteria, you can reduce the choice overload. And if you limit your options, if you have 5 options, and your brain can decide it quickly and easily. And the second one is don't aim for perfection and for good enough. As Barry would say, it is a satisficer mode. To be a satisficer, nothing is absolutely perfect. What truly matters is not perfection, it is suitability. So right for you is more important than the best option. And the last one is after making a choice, stop looking back. This is the most tips. After deciding, you just need to tell yourself, this is good enough. It is the best option for me at this moment. Okay, today I talk about the paradox of choice, and I will say it again. I'm telling you guys, having fewer options will be better. I'm telling you guys to knowing what you truly want and choose that, and trusting what you choose is good enough is the best option for you at the moment. Don't just think, oh, that one could be better, that one could be the perfect answer. Because in the world, there are not absolutely perfect answer. So you just need to choose what you truly want. You really like it, what you prefer, and trust what you choose is the best answer for you. And I hope you guys can choose what you truly want in the future and know what you choose is the good for you. Thank you guys.